All right, Aaron, I'm going to try to explain to you the chords on No Friends that you were asking. Here's the basic theory behind the chord. Uh, here's your basic E power chord. So you would have open on the E string, 2 on the A string, 2 on the D string. So that's how you would do it, like that. And if you wanted to do a power chord, you would have your first finger on the lower string, your ring finger or third finger, uh, two two frets up on the next string, and then your pinky on that same fret on the next string. And you will be able to move that anywhere on the top two strings on your guitar. So you can go. And that's your basic chord that you're going to find in any punk rock or metal we listen to. Now for the chord that you're asking about, it's like if we would go back to the basic position with the basic E, it would be open, and then instead of using the 2 there, you would go up to 3. While this note would stay the same, the octave of E. So that gives it a little more evil, meaner sound to it. So what you would do if you were in your regular power chord position, you would have these 3 fingers. You would still use those just the same, but now these 2 fingers are going to get reversed in their placement. So now you're going to have your first finger in the same, your third finger is going to hit the octave string, and then your pinky finger is going to reach around to go, make sure it has to go over this string and not mute it, and hit the next fret up. See if I can get a good view of that. So maybe you would practice going in between the power chord and that. And you notice how I'm immediately moving my ring finger down one string and that guy up to the next lower string. Now for No Friends, we start on the 5th fret and just kind of walk it down to the 1st, alternating chords as you go down. So it's your normal power chord, that chord, I know a couple people have a hard time going from there to there on the fly, and so it sounds pretty much the same if you just use the top 2 strings of the chord and just move your ring finger over one. It gives basically the same effect, but I don't think it sounds as good if you do as if you would do the full chord. So hopefully that helps with that. And for a second finger exercise, I know you've been hopefully doing this. And moving it all the way up until the 12th fret. Now this one is extremely similar, of course. Start on the higher string on the 4th fret while having all of your fingers down, pressed onto the frets. Now you're just going to bring it out. And now up to the B string, up to the G string. Oops. So it's basically exactly what you were doing, except in reverse. And remember, accuracy is more important than timing. Hopefully that helped you out, buddy.